from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from
This is Brothers N Bets, man. Y'all appreciate y'all tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Me and Mikey Hova busting down this NFL action. We got 2 games left. I really want to do this game last, but the last game is good too. So let's do this game. Titans, they're going on the road coming off that loss to the Texans, that ugly loss to the Texans after saying they're the #1 team and they want some respect. They're going on the road to take on the surprisingly coming along Patriots. The line is at the Pats +6.5. It was at 7, dropped half a point. The total is at 44. Let's get down to these actual factuals. No, my bad. Let's get into the injury report before we do that. Is that line right? Do I have that line right? I don't know if I have that line right. I think that should be the Pats minus. Is the Pats the favorite? Hold on, man. Mikey, give me a second, man. I think I got this line wrong. Because it was weird that I saw the Pats as the favorite. So I switched it, but I'm looking at my notes on this other website and it has the same thing. Bear with your boy. Pulling up these lines. Packers. Nope, that's not it. Panthers. Patriots. Where are the Pats? Yeah, that is wrong. I'll be damned. Well, I'll be damned. Excuse me. The Pats are the favorite. All right. There we go. Excuse me. Pats are home favorites, -6.5. Total was at -7, but it's gone down half a point, 6.5. Excuse me. The spread was 7, was down half a point, 6.5. Total is at 44. You got down right, LM. Let's cash. Total is at 44. Let's look at the injury report real quick for the Titans. Obviously, we know Henry is gone. Jenkins, the cornerback, he's questionable. Swan, the tight end, is questionable. McNichols, the running back, is questionable. Mobbin, cornerback, he's questionable. Evans, linebacker, is questionable. AJ Brown is questionable. Davis, the guard, is questionable. Wow. Long Jr., the linebacker, he's also questionable. And man, that injury list is long. For the Patriots, we got Anderson, the tackle. He just went on IR for the season for a pictorial. Um, he doesn't matter. And that's going to be it for the Patriots. Let's look at the actual factuals. The Titans, they're 5-2 ATS in their last 7 games, 6-1 straight up in their last 7 games. 2-5 ATS their last 7 games against New England. 2-7 straight up their last 9 games against New England. 1-6 straight up in their last 7 games when playing on the road against New England. But 4-1 straight up in the last 5 games this season. 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games against an opponent from the AFC conference. Total's gone over in 6 of their last 7 games on the road and over in 13 of their last 20 games. Patriots, 5-0 ATS in their last 5 games. 5-0 straight up in their last 5 games. 2-4 straight up in the last 6 games at home. But 6-1 straight up in their last 7 games when playing at home against the Titans. 5-1 ATS in their last 6 games this season. 0-5 ATS in their last 5 games against an opponent from the AFC South Division. Total, it's gone under in 5 of their last 6 games played in this month of November. Over in 4 of the last 5 games against an opponent from the AFC Conference. Over in 5 of the last 7 games. Mikey, the Titans +6.5 on the road in New England. What do you got for me there? Total is at 44, by the way.
Well, this right here is going to be a battle against two of the top teams in the AFC. So the Pats have been able to kind of turn their season around. They're opening up the playbook a little bit more for Mac Jones. Everybody's just getting back to, just do your job, right?
That's what they say up there in New England country.
Yeah, just do your job. And so they're playing a lot. They're playing a lot more discipline. Like I said, open up the playbook for Mac Jones to where he can throw the ball a little bit more downfield. They're running the ball better, and the defense is just the defense. Belichick defense, like that's always gonna be gangster. Like so, with the Titans, obviously they came off a tough loss at the hands of the Texans, which those types of things can happen, especially if you don't come prepared to play. I think this is gonna be a dogfight. I think this line is a little bit of an overreaction to the Titans who lost to the Texans. I think they're looking at that and they're like, I don't know. Okay, so we got Vrabel, Belichick, right? Probably two of the most just tough-minded guys in regards to coaching. I think that 6.5 is too much. I think the Titans covered that. That's too much. I think it's too much. So,
okay.
And I think it went up. I think it was at 5.5.
I thought I saw it at 7 when it opened, and then thought it came down. Unless I'm tripping and getting confused with something else, I could be.
But ultimately, it's at 6.5. So that's what we're gonna have to roll with.
It's still at 6.5.
I think that's a good number to take the Titans. I think that's a good number to take them.
This whole time, I thought it was the Pats plus 6.5, literally until just now when I changed that. So I was all over the Pats plus 6.5, because I thought that was way too many points for a Patriot team that's been playing pretty good goddamn football over the last 3 weeks. I mean, really over they won 5 straight, but in particularly the last 3 weeks, Carolina 24-6, Cleveland 45-7, Atlanta 25-0, just straight dominance on both sides of the ball. And this Titans team, their record is really good. They got some really good wins, but and yeah, they beat the Rams and the Saints without Derrick Henry, and yeah, Mikey, it was just a slip up, right, against the Texans. But I look at Tannehill's numbers, and honestly, he hasn't played good football. And now they're really, really, really banged up. I'm going to take the Pats minus the 6.5. They've been rolling, and I've been rocking with them and making money. And I'm going to continue to ride that train. I told people at the beginning of this year on, I think this show, change the symbol, and maybe LJ's show earlier in the season that last year the Patriots had the most people out from COVID, especially on that defense. A lot of people sat out, and I told boys this year is going to be different. I thought they would have Cam instead of Mac Jones, but they started out rough. Seems like Mac, like you said, they're opening it up for Mac Jones a little bit. Defense is back in form. I'm taking the Pats. I'm going to ride that wave. 6.5 is a lot of points to this Titans team, but I think they're so banged up, Mikey, that the Pats can cover it. Even though they're not good at home, they're actually awful at home. They're 2-4 at home. All their losses are at home. All their wins are they haven't lost on the road. And meanwhile, the Titans are 4-1 on the road. So I'm going against the numbers there. But I think the injuries and the way the Pats been playing as of late equals out to a cover for me. So I like the Pats minus the 6.5. Y'all please like and subscribe. This is Brothas N Bets, busting down the NFL edition on Sunday after the Turkey games.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from